Duel Trial Rental Competition 4. This is an event where we cannot use our own deck. Instead, we need to choose from 3 available rental decks. And as you can see from the screen, or title or thumbnail, I don't know, my preference is pretty clear. Let's see all the available options. Oops, why did I do? Oh my god. And as you can see from the screen, my preference is pretty clear. Let's see all the available options. I almost clicked Duel by accident again. We have Descending Dogmatika, which is a Dogmatika deck that revolves around ritual and punishing extra deck plays. The second option is Decisive Battle of Golconda, which has an exciting lore that I won't tell here, because otherwise the video will be too long. Last but not least, we have Fantastic Theater, which is the Abyss actor that I don't know how to play nor what they do. From experience, I've only dueled against Dogmatika, so hopefully you will too. Okay, I tried to read the Abyss Actor deck, and it's an interesting deck where you have to big brain and manipulate the field. It revolves around making your opponent destroy your set Abyss Scrape spells, which have amazing effects such as draw 5, special summon any number of Abyss Actor Pendulum monster, set any number of Abyss Scrape spell from the deck, return all cards your opponent controls to the hand. Those are broken effects, but well, this is an interesting deck. It is a pendulum deck, so you have the normal effect and you have the pendulum effect. The spell card also, you have the effect that triggers when it's activated and the effect that triggers when it's destroyed. If you want to go with this, prepare yourself for a world of reading. Okay, the question is, how do they make their opponent destroy their set spells? They use the field spell, as mentioned here. Abyss Playhouse Fantastic Theater. While you control a pendulum summon Abyss Actor Pendulum monster, any monster effect activated by your opponent becomes destroy one set spell trap your opponent controls, which means they will destroy your set spell cards. How do you access this card? You can just hard draw it, or you can use this link summon. Abyss Actor Super Producer. During main phase, target one face-up card you control, destroy it, then you can apply one of this effect. Place one Abyss Playhouse Fantastic Theater from your deck face-up in your field zone. Place one Abyss Actor Pendulum monster from your deck in your pendulum zone. The interesting thing is, this is a quick effect, so you can trigger this during your opponent's turn to change all their monster effects to destroy one of your set spell or trap. The deck description for Dogmatika doesn't really capture the terror of facing Dogmatika deck. They are focusing on Albuzoa, which is a 4000 attack beater, but the actual card that is more terrifying is White Knight of Dogmatika. Its ability to interrupt you by sending a test is so annoying to deal with, and they have a decent defense too at 2500, not to mention their ability to just rip your extra deck, stripping you from your keycards. And Dogmatika is good, but it's Springans is just way more fun to use. The deck description is actually pretty accurate from my experience. You want to get Gold Golconda as fast as you can, and that's why they gave us 12 Gold Golconda. We have 3 Planet Pathfinder, we have Springans Watch at 1 Great Sensi Gold Golconda, we have 3 Great Sensi Gold Golconda, and Springans Booty, which you can send this face-up card to the graveyard, activate what Great Sensi Gold Golconda directly from your deck or graveyard. So we have 12 of the field spell Gold Golconda, and we also have Rocky to recycle it, and we also have this, which also becomes Great Sensi Gold Golconda while on the field or in the graveyard, but the good card is this one, because this is your starter. Springans card specializes in pumping out their Axis monster and use their machine main deck monsters such as Rocky, Pedor, Brothers Sargas, and Brenga to attach themselves as material for the Axis monster. Our game plan is, once we have Gold Golconda on the field, we usually want to special summon Merrymaker, which is like our archetype Furious Burial. If this card is special summon from your extra deck, you can send one Springans monster from your deck to the graveyard. Take note that Gigantic Champion Sargas is not a Springans card, so you can't summon him using Gold Golconda, nor attach Springans card as materials using machine main deck Springans effect like these cards. So my target for Merrymaker is usually Sargas, if he is not in the graveyard, or Brothers, if Sargas is already in the graveyard, so Brothers can special summon Sargas. Then we can access summon Gigantic Champion Sargas on top of our Merrymaker by using one Springans access monster you control, and use Gigantic Champion Sargas effect to add either Springans or Therian card from the deck to our hand. Our target is usually Therian King Regulus, which we can special summon by targeting our Brothers or any of the Springans card that you send using Merrymaker. So we have one Omni Negate. The other target is usually Springans Kid, so can normal summon it and get Branded in High Spirits, and then activate Branded in High Spirits. We have a monster to send Iron Dash Dragon to the graveyard. So we have Albash the Ashen for the next turn, and at the end of the turn, we have Sprine the Iron Dash Dragon that can special summon Sargas from the deck during the end phase. During the opponent's turn, we can use Sargas effect to detach a material from Exist Sargas to pop one of our opponent's cards, and it will trigger the Exist Sargas effect to pop or return another card on the field. So this is just an example of the duel. This is my first duel. Wow, whoa, what's this? That's cool, and this is too fast. Wait, that's too fast. What the heck? So this is my first duel. So I activated Golgonda and then activated Springans Watch. Springans Watch will let me add one Springans card, Springans monster to my hand, and send one Springans monster to the graveyard. I send Sargas to the graveyard and add Brothers to the hand, and then special summon Moneymaker. Brothers will special summon Sargas from the graveyard. And I just send random Springans monster. I attach both of them. And end my turn. I should have special summoned Gigantic Champion Sargas, but this is my first duel, so I didn't know this card is in the deck. They prepared for a ritual summon. I don't care about that card. I didn't really care about that card, so I didn't pop them. This is what I care about. So they ritual summon Albazoa. I just pop them, because for some reason they don't have any protection. I banished the spell that I already used. Added Kit to add Branded in High Spirits to my hand, which later I can use. Again, I can just use Gigantic Champion Sargas, but I didn't know about this card. For some reason, they attempted to ritual summon again. They probably don't have any other play, so it's just a repeat of what happened. And that's the first duel. As for our second duel, we also fight another Dogmatika. This is the White Knight play. Now we don't have access to Gold Golgonda, so I use Pathfinder. Gold Golgonda. Oh yeah, this is another key card which we have, Talehu Springans. It allows us to add a Springans card, Springans monster from the deck to the hand, and we can detach any material from the hand or graveyard. So I just attach a bunch of cards and then use Talehu to special summon them again. That's Sargas. I access summon Sargas on top of Moneymaker with 3 materials. And I access summon Explorer to destroy these 2 cards. And since I detach a card, I can also Sargas effect also triggered, so I can destroy the field spell. Field spell activates, so we each can send a card from extra deck to the graveyard. So our obvious choice is the Iron Dash Dragon. Can't destroy it, but as you can see, Iron Dash Dragon special summon Sargas. So we're fine. We negate the effect. That was a misplay. I misclick. They get Albazoa, so we just pop it and pop the back row. And there's nothing much that they can do. Explorer back. We get Gold Golgonda. We can just add Regulus and this could... This is my third tool. Activate Gold Gunda as usual. That was a misplay. I shouldn't have attached Sargas. So now I can't special summon it. But luckily we still have Branded and High Spirits and Iron Dash Dragon. They not deserve it. They destroyed Sargas, so we actually don't have any interruptions now. They added a bunch of rituals. There's Albazul. They returned our Captain Sargas to the deck. No, the effect is we need to choose either send one card for every 2 cards in our extra deck, send one card from hand or extra deck to the graveyard, or return all Fusion Synchro Axis Link to the extra deck. So I chose the second one. That will trigger the Gold Golgonda to disable this card. I mean, to make this card not able to attack. Now during my turn, I send Booty to the graveyard, bring back Sargas, Champion Sargas, normal summon Ashen. This is a mistake. At this point of the game, I didn't know that Sargas effect is only during opponent's turn. I accidentally attached him and I shame scoop. This tool is kinda long. So our opponents set up at least one interruption, which is Dogmatika punishment. So my idea is to use special summon Regulus first, so we can negate the Dogmatika punishment. Because if they send a test and destroy our field spell, it's dangerous. But now that I think about it, they can't send a test because Regulus is stronger. The ritual summon White Knight, and there goes Antis. Destroys our Merrymaker, so our Sargas is no threat at all. They can't do anything to breach my Sargas, so we're safe for the turn. I summon Explorer, and they destroyed Sargas because they negated Explorer using Fleur-de-Lis. But we have Talihu on our hand, so I just attach a bunch of cards and use Talihu to special summon them back. Add Kit. To have Branded High Spirits for next turn. I didn't know about that effect. That was a misplay. I hit with Regulus and hit with Merrymaker, and on our turn I attach one more of materials, so I can detach one using Sargas and trigger Merrymaker's effect to send Iron Dash Dragon to the graveyard. We destroy Maximus, so it can't do anything, because it's not a quick effect. We negated the ritual summon, And there we go, using Merrymaker's effect to send Iron Dash Dragon to get another Sargas. We summon Explorer. This was a mistake, I didn't know we can't destroy the field spell. I was too worried to attack, because it will destroy my card again. After summon Champion Sargas again, we added a negate just in case. This is our negate. There we go. We negated the Fleur-de-Lis. Take Albas the Ashen. And now we summon Extra Blower. Attach 3 materials so we can blow this all. Blow all of this. And then use pop the rest by using Sargas. And then we summon Albas the Ashen with 5600 attack and attack per game.